Welcome back to Alcohol on the Internet. Okay, so tonight I had this vid by RRG. It's called The Truth About Ashanti and Nelly's Rekindled Relationship. Oh yeah, I saw something about this on the Shade Room. I remember back in the day they were on and off for years or some shit, weren't they? I'm not gonna lie, they're a hot ass couple, so yeah. So no wonder it was on and off. But yeah. I'm around here because I'm nosy as fuck. So yeah, I'm just gonna dive right in. So that for 2 months, get to this reaction. I don't know why I've got Body on Me stuck in my head right now. That song they do with Akon as well. They should collaborate more often because that song was dope.
Ashanti and Nelly first linked up back in 2003 and stayed together for several years. After close to a decade apart, it looks like Ashanti's ready to rock with him, and the entertainers are reportedly giving love another shot. Before we jump into other people's business, be sure to scoop up something to munch on at rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that being legally married to his estranged snacks.com, our online concession stand that has an assortment of beef and bacon jerky, watermelon licorice, and cheddar bacon popcorn. Despite being legally married to his estranged wife, Deb Lorenzo, at the time, Murder Inc. head honcho Irv Gotti entered some kind of situationship with his R&B artist, Ashanti.
Now this photo, let me go back, this photo doesn't do me any favors. It looks like a creep in that photo.
Being legally married to his estranged wife, Deb Lorenzo, at the time, Murder Inc. head honcho Irv Gotti entered some kind of situation.
Nah, he looks weird. He looks weird in that photo. He looks... Bruh. It's just the photo. Hey, bruh. I even hear about this guy. He always has Ashanti's name in his mouth still. Even after she's on left the label.
Artist, Ashanti.
Mad.
Irv later admitted he was in love with Ashanti. So when Irv found out she was dating St. Louis rapper Nelly, he felt foolish and was all up in his feelings. Ashanti and Nelly first met in 2003 while at a press conference for the Grammy Awards. During an episode of Behind the Music, Ashanti said Nelly asked for her autograph. Even though she thought he was being sarcastic, she signed a program for him. She admitted she made him work for it, and she played hard to get for a while. She wouldn't even give him her phone number right away. When they started dating, they decided to keep their romance on the low-low. They made music together, and in 2007, in her song Good Good, Ashanti sings, when my man leaves the house, I got send it right back. I got that good, good. I got that good, good. And guess who starred in the music video?
Nelly.
Nelly, of course. As their relationship heated up, Irv retaliated. Allegedly. During an interview with Angie Martinez, Ashanti said Irv was so salty he wouldn't let her record in the studio and allegedly told other people in the industry not to record with her. She also accused him of blocking her success, like telling DJs not to play.
That's petty as fuck, bro.
He also reportedly told her that if she wanted to deal with Nelly, she needed to go sign with Nelly's record label. Ashanti couldn't figure out what his problem was. She told Angie Martinez that Irv had several he was dealing with. He also had a whole wife in the picture. Ashanti decided to leave Murder Inc. in 2009, and her relationship
man had a whole wife and he was planning over
flourished behind the scenes. But she kept a lid on their romance while talking to the media. During an interview with People magazine, she described Nelly as a good friend and said they hung out a
Makes me laugh, really. He had a whole wife and he was still pining for one of his artists. I mean, can you blame the guy though? Have you not seen Ashanti? Look at her, even now, how old is she now? Like 40, 41? She still looks good.
Months later, Nelly spilled a little bit of tea to People magazine. He wouldn't confirm the true nature of their romance, but he said the key to their relationship was that they both loved to have a good time. Okay. The couple continued to play coy with the press about the status of their relationship.
Who said we had a relationship?
Oh, it was reported. But in 2008, she teased that an engagement was definitely in the cards for her. And she was ready to have 10 children. Yes.
10?
children. She told People magazine,
10.
I love my career, but to one day be a mom is more important to me than platinum albums or awards. But was the father of 2 on board with all of that? Not quite. In 2010, which was 7 years after they first met, 7
years.
Nelly told Wrap Up TV that he was hesitant to get married. He also reiterated that he and Ashanti were just friends and that they were married to their jobs. Not only did they refuse to publicly claim each other, but their relationship started to implode in 2011 when Ashanti teamed up with Keisha Cole for the song Woman to Woman. So what does that song have to do with Nelly and Ashanti's relationship?
Spit it out then.
Well, it was rumored that Ashanti hooked up with producer Chink Santana in 2005 when she and Nelly were still together. Chink also appeared in the music video for her song Don't Let Them. Things turned into a hot, stinking mess when Chink allegedly started dating Keisha Cole at the same damn time.
No.
The alleged love triangle led to Ashanti and Keisha beefing with each other for years. According to Boss Up website, Nelly confronted Ashanti about hooking up with Chink, and she denied it and said things were strictly platonic.
Sometimes you just gotta laugh.
So it wasn't until Keisha and Ashanti squashed their issues and teamed up for the song Woman to Woman that Nelly reportedly started putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. He had reason to believe that Ashanti really did ride Chink's baloney pony. But that's not all. A trusted source told Boss Up website that Nelly had proof that Ashanti had stepped out on him with other men as well. The website added, but for the longest time, Nelly chose to disregard rumors that Ashanti had been passed around amongst rappers like Jay-Z and Nas, as well as among lesser-known producers like Chink Santana. Other sources said Nelly was the one who was cracking other women's backs during their relationship. Ashanti seemingly confirmed this in the lyrics to her song Never Should Have Happened. She later said the song was about real-life issues, including being lied to and betrayed. When a radio station asked her if Nelly stepped out on her during their relationship, Ashanti responded, things happen. People get hurt. People have resentment. People carry old things with them. Well, as 2013 came to an end, Ashanti told Hot 97 that she was focusing on her career, and Nelly was focused on whatever he had going on. She also confirmed that a lot of dramatic things happened toward the end of their relationship, and they both played a part in its demise. As for rumors about Nelly owing her $500,000 following their split, Ashanti told Andy Cohen,
He didn't owe me any money.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Okay.
but was it really over between them? Not quite. By 2014, Ashanti told Sway in the Morning that she and Nelly had bumped into each other a few times since all the dramatics popped off between them. When she was questioned a bit deeper, she confirmed that Nelly was her first true love as an adult, and she still held on to a beautiful ring he had gifted her during their relationship. Nelly was ready to move on, though. In 2014, he was dating Chantel Jackson. While appearing on Dancing with the Stars, Nelly expressed how much he loved his new girlfriend and how she was the love of his life. He also said she was the one, and they were working toward getting engaged. After Nelly confessed that he cheated on Chantel, and following several serious allegations, which we discussed in our Nelly video that's linked in the description box, Nelly and Chantel ended their 7-year relationship in 2021. Months later, Fat Joe invited Ashanti to perform some of their hits during his versus battle against Ja Rule. One thing Fat Joe forgot to do was to let Ashanti know that he invited Nelly to the battle as well. Toward the end of the online event, Nelly almost broke a hip trying to get over to Ashanti to ask her, "Can I get a hug?"
Awkward. That's some
Ashanti
stalker
later
shit
told
ever.
the Angie Martinez show it was the first time she had seen or talked to Nelly in
That's
almost
funny.
6 years, so it was a very awkward moment for her. She also confirmed that she confronted Fat Joe about not giving her the heads up that her ex would be in the building. Fat Joe apologized and said he didn't tell her because he couldn't risk her not coming if she knew Nelly would be there. With the internet going wild over the mere idea of Ashanti and Nelly getting back together, Ashanti told Angie Martinez that it wasn't gonna happen because she was in a new relationship with someone else and very happy. Well, whoever she was dating is clearly out of the picture by this point. They've been co-headlining the My 2000s playlist tour, and in videos posted to social media, Ashanti can be seen putting that body on Nelly. During a February 2023 chat with Entertainment Tonight, Nelly said their time apart allowed them to reflect on what happened and to see their relationship in a different light, and that allowed them to be friends again. As of this video, they've been spotted all over the place. In May 2023, a source officially announced to Entertainment Tonight that after close to 10 years apart, Ashanti and Nelly were back together. Another insider told People magazine that they were taking things slow. Ashanti made it clear to People magazine during a 2022 interview that she's ready to settle down with the right man and start a family. Now, here's the dilemma. We're unsure if Nelly is on the same page. His children are grown, and as he approaches 50, he has talked about getting engaged, but he rarely expresses a true desire to get married. As people continue to root for them, there are some fans who think Nelly isn't about to do anything but waste Ashanti's time. Here at RRG, all we can do is watch from the sidelines as we continue to wish them nothing but the best. If you enjoyed this video, let us know down.
August says you have to watch the space and see. If it didn't work out then, it's not really guaranteed it's going to work out again later on down the line, but if it does, it does. And it's no one else's business but theirs what happens with that. Walker says it's not easy being friends with an ex. It's always a slippery slope into getting back together with them. Not always, but a lot of the time, it is. If I'm mindful of the people that still was friends with their ex and yet they still ended up sleeping with ZX and they're getting back with the ex and then break up with the ex and they're fucking the ex again, and it's just a vicious cycle which is just never gonna break. Hey, bruh. But yeah, we'll just have to watch the space and see. As long as we allow them, we'll definitely keep the relationship private. Then again, I already do that anyway. Anyways, I'm dropping right to comments and seeing what other people are saying right now. Someone commented, ran here because I'm nosy. Same, mate, same. Anyways, someone else commented, dealing with an ex never ends well. Yes, very much true. It never ends well. What can I say? You can't be friends with every single ex. You can't keep in touch with every single ex. That's why I don't. As well commented, when I see Ben Affleck with J-Lo and Nelly reuniting with Ashanti, I feel like I'm in a 20-year time warp. I generally hope Ashanti and Nelly are happy in spite of Nelly's recent antics. Let Earth keep punching the air. I'd say just lead these two to it and let them be happy whatever it is the fuck they're doing. Because, right, life's too short to not be happy. And it's like, Earth's gotta take this L. But no joke, Ashanti lives in Earth's head rent-free. If I mind, for all times he kept on bringing this woman up for years, even to this day. Honestly, I don't blame him. Have you seen Ashanti? Actually, how old is she anyway? Because I think she's 40, 41. Let me double check. How old is Ashanti? What should tell me something different entirely? Okay, let me look it up. That's why she's like in her early 40s now. She doesn't look it though. 42. She looks good for 42. Like, you know what they say, black don't crack. Anyway, so quoted, I love Ashanti, but as a woman going back to an ex usually doesn't end in our favour. Hopefully things work out for her. Going back to an ex doesn't work out in anyone's favour. Whether you're male, female, black, white, mixed, it don't work in your favour, right? You go back to the ex and you realise what the issue was that led to you guys break up in the first place, and you end it again. And you feel even more stupid because like, I should have walked away the first time around and stayed away. But yeah, she's always been so unproblematic, right? And she's all about her business, isn't she? So come to the audacity of being mad at Ashanti because she was dating Nelly. Wasn't he married at that time? Shaking my head. What could I say? Us dudes, we want what we can't have. Innit? Not as she clears her throat. What's this comment? Someone commented, I pray that it all works out with this beautiful couple this time around. I hope they get married and have some beautiful kids. Not tender. Nah, the comment underneath took me out. This one said, Ashanti wants to have 10 kids. Nick Cannon, hold my bitch. Sounds like she should call me Nick Cannon. Nah, I don't want that. So that baby making machine, nah. Nah, he'll give you babies, but he will not give you stability. Like, nah. He'll up and leave you, get another woman knocked up. Whilst you're still legally married to him. Probably. Possibly. Nah, 10 kids though. He's a better person than me. I could barely handle one. And the one I can't even handle is not even my kid. This shit's hilarious. I just can't. Yeah, I'm a head out. I just came in because I'm nosy and I got my teeth for the day. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. Okay, so that's it for this video. Like, subscribe if you want. I post if whenever I feel like it. I'll see you next one. Bye.